Hello! Welcome back to Online English class. Today we're starting lesson 4 and our topic is past verbs. This is from page 66 in your textbook. So let's look at some verbs. Here are our present tense verbs. And here we have some past verbs. What's the difference? What do you see? Yes, they all have ed on the end. Play, played, visit, visited. Now let's listen. What do you hear? Played, played. It has a D sound. Visited, visited. The ed says ed. The sounds are a little bit different. Next, watched, watched. Here, the ed makes a T sound. T. We have 3 different sounds for the same 2 letters. Moved, moved. We have another D. And walked, walked. So, 3 sounds. That's a lot. The sound changes based on the verb ending sound. So, you can just look at the letter and you can see which sound to make for ed. D is the most common by a lot. So you have most of the very common consonants and all the vowels. A, E, I, O, U also end with a D sound. T, a lot of the sharper sounds like P, K, Sh, Ch, these all end with a T sound. And only for T and D do you say ed, like walk. Walked is T. Visited is one of the only words that's going to use ed or ed. All right, so here's a little chart from the internet. Woodward English made this, and id or ed is only for these 2. It's not common. These are examples. You can pause the video to read through these, and these are D. D is again the most common. And look at the bottom. It says voiceless versus voiced. Voiceless is there a sound here? If there's no sound, you can't feel anything here. But say something. You'll feel vibrations here. That's voiced. All right, so irregular verbs. Some verbs don't add ed to make the past tense. So, one of these is go. The past tense is went. I go to the store. I went to the store. See and saw. I see a movie. I saw a movie. Eat and ate. I eat pizza. I ate pizza. So let's look at our question for today. Here it is. What did you do last weekend? It's in the past. So, what did you do? So, what's the question word? What? So this tells you it's a question. What did you do last weekend? Where's the verb? Here's the verb. It has 2 parts, did and do. Did is the past tense for do, and it tells you that this question is also in the past. The subject. Who is this about? You. Now look where it is. It's between the 2 parts of the verb. It's right here. here's the subject. What did you do last weekend? What did I do last weekend? What did she do? What did he do? And the time. What time is the question about? Last weekend. This is going to be last. So we can change the time. What did you do last weekend? This phrase can change. What did you do? Here's some ideas. What did you do yesterday? What did you do last Wednesday? What did you do 2 years ago? Any change you make, put that time at the end of the question. So, some answers. The sentence structure is really the same. We just changed the verbs to past verbs. So, what did you do last weekend? I eat pizza. I ate pizza. I study. I studied. I play games. I played games. I watch a movie. I watched a movie. So both regular and irregular verbs go into the same place in the sentence. All right, that's our lesson today. Goodbye. See you next time.